All right. Hi, everybody. It's Bill Corkin. We have Chuck O'Donnell. It's episode 42 of Toronto Men's Health. And you know what? I'm super excited because we tried something different in the new year. We kind of started highlighting products and getting back to it. We had our good friend Chanley jump on a couple weeks ago with Activate, but we haven't had those guests routine coming on. But I'm super excited. We have a guest tonight, right?
Yes, we do.
We do, and it's our good friend Steve now. I jumped on a Facebook Live with him a couple weeks ago, so I got to know him there. I know we've all been chatting, so it's amazing how this community brings us together and feels like we're old friends just by, just bringing us together by Trinont. We love it. But Steve, I'll throw it to you first. Quick introduction, who you are, where you're from, and your connection to jumping in with Trinont.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks guys for having me. This is great. Yeah, like you said, we've done one live together there, and Chuck and I have been chatting over Messenger, and it's been good. So my name's Steve, from West St. Paul, Manitoba. It's just outside of Winnipeg, and I've been using Trinont products for much longer than I've been with the company. My wife started with the company about just try 2 years ago now, and yeah, I started some products and seen major differences in myself and in my health, and then I looked at the business side of things, and it was a no-brainer.
Yeah,
So
we hear that all the time.
what's the product that hooked you at first?
The Glow. Yeah, liquid collagen was my number one. That's the one I started with, and I saw very quick results with that one. I know that doesn't happen with everybody, but some do, and yeah. So the one big thing was my sleep. I'm a shift worker, and so when I sleep at nighttime, I usually get a pretty decent sleep. But sleeping during the day was tough for me. I've got three little kids and beautiful wife here at home, and during the day sometimes you want to be with them and hear what's going on at least, right? So it's kind of a lighter sleeper during the day. And when I started taking Glow, I noticed that my sleep was the first thing that was impacted, and I was getting very restful, deeper sleeps, and I was sleeping right up until my alarm, which was huge.
Yeah, we don't hear about that too much. We talk about the hair, skin, and nails, and I know for me it's about the joints and stuff. But you're not wrong about the sleep too.
No.
I track my sleep with my Fitbit, and I sleep a little bit better. So,
Yeah.
what's your daily routine like when it comes to the Trinont products?
Okay, so in the morning, or or in the evening when I wake up, right, for my night
Your
shift.
morning, yeah.
We'll say the morning.
Yeah.
Mojo, absolutely. I make a coffee in the morning to take on a drive. I drive about, it's not that far, I mean 20-25 minutes, but have a coffee on my drive, and then at about, I'd say 10 o'clock, 10:30, I make my new Activate.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I am also, I cannot not go without Enrich and my Transform. So I take my Transform, just after between my first break and lunchtime, right? So it's got that hour or so to start working. And then I'm also taking Boost too right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm on right now. And then my Glow before bed.
Take your Glow before bed.
Yeah, I'm very interested because it's, for me, it was the biotin in our Glow liquid collagen that I was looking for the skin and nails.
Yeah.
And obviously, you mentioned, obviously, your wife's in the business and so forth. So what was that moment? Because we talk about our skeptical friends,
Our dumb friends.
oh
Our
yeah,
dumb
you said it.
friends
There we
who
go. Yeah. So
That
what
don't
was it
want to
for you
listen.
that were you kind of voluntold, or you said, okay, I'm going to take it because of this, and obviously it surprised you with the sleep. But what was it that
Yeah.
kind of allowed you to kind of say, I'm going to take it now?
My wife.
Yeah.
Yep. She said, just try it. You know, what's it, the worst it's gonna do is not doing anything for you, right? You're not, right? So, and yeah, I was hooked from right from that, my sleep there. I've also had a herniated disc in my back,
Mm.
and this was, yeah, quite a while ago now, but that pain and my chiropractor appointments and my physio and massage, right? I was going twice a week, and once I started Glow, that pain was reducing, and I was kind of like, I'm a big skeptic, right? I'm skeptical on a lot of things, and I wanted to see if it was actually the Glow. So I stopped taking my Glow, and sure enough, it came back.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same thing. Notice we talk about it all the time. When I love to golf, and I'm going to be 60 and I still try to hit the ball as far as I did when I was 30. And so it's a lot of torque. And I've got arthritis in my lower back, but with the Glow, I don't feel it at
Right.
all. And if like when the company sold out of it and I didn't have it for a couple of weeks, I felt it when it came back. You don't realize it till you miss it. So,
Yep.
and
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
so
That's
have
huge.
you been able to convince I won't say your dumb friends because we don't know your friends, right? But I know mine. But your skeptical friends now about how do you get other guys, or have they noticed, or you just kind of tell them
Yeah.
what you're doing?
So yeah, they've noticed a difference in just me, right? My overall day-to-day person, right? Um, yeah, I'm much happier. I'm not as cranky. I'm feeling great, right? And they're noticing, so they're like, "What are you doing?" I lost a significant amount of weight as well in my belly, and yeah, and people are noticing, so it's a good conversation starter, and definitely helps me with my business.
So one more question, I'll let Billy jump in. But so how long have you been taking maybe two more questions. How long have you been
Sure.
taking the Activate, and what have you noticed, if anything at all, because it might be too early with taking the Activate?
Yeah, not too much yet. I've just started, so I
Okay.
just started about week and a half,
Okay.
2 weeks ago. But the one thing I have noticed is that I'm waking up before my alarm every day, whether it's a night shift or a day shift or a day off. My my alarm goes off. Yeah, I shut it off because it doesn't wake me up. It doesn't go off. I wake up, I'd say about half hour to 15 minutes before, and it's like, yeah, it's just something neat to see, right?
Right, like a happy byproduct. Yeah, I get you. And yeah,
Well, there's
Mhm.
so many.
you still feel refreshed and everything.
I wake up, and when I used to wake up, I was groggy. Eyes were heavy, and it took me quite a while to get going. When I wake up now, I'm like bright-eyed. Let's go. Let's do this, right? I'm ready for the day.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. So for the people that are watching this for the first time or haven't heard too much about Activate, it is I guess we'll call it a sister product. It's a second product in our daily health system that complements Transform that was released in October. And October is that sugar transforming enzyme, right in the gut before it gets into your bloodstream that turns it to fiber, which is amazing, plant-based. And so it really regulates those spikes in our blood sugar, which has astronomical effects. So this one kind of complements a lot of those things with the brain fog and everything, but this one is truly about activating our metabolism. It truly is talking about things that we can say about it, which is that fat burning. And, there's so many things we couldn't say about our Transform product, which
Yeah.
had byproducts, right? So there's lots of things that people are saying, I noticed that and I noticed this, but it's not something we could say about it, but it's something that somebody could self-reflect on. But with Activate, it's a drink mix. I love the flavor of it. Like when you have stuff in the morning, you want it to kind of go with your daily routine. I've switched it up. So just the idea of it, a nice fruit punch flavor.
Yeah.
You can cut it, you see it activate. It comes out as like a purple powder. And when you put the water first in, 16 ounces of water, I believe it suggests. And then I mix it up and it goes from that purple to the, a nice kind of maroon fruit
Yeah.
punch, typical, color, and it is delicious. And
Yeah. I
it is.
say that it goes from sapphire to ruby.
Okay. Yes. 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 I like it. Yes.
Very nice.
It's gonna. Yeah. So we're talking about a lot of
Yeah.
angles here, which would be a transition to our business,
Yeah.
business talk, which I love it. So for myself, I've definitely changed my routine with it.
Mhm.
And I just love what it's doing to kind of increase my daily energy too. I mean, we use a
Yes.
lot of products. Chuck and I talk about we don't have to use all the products in our toolkit.
No.
We do because we love them all, but we also want to be authentic what we're what we're sharing with our customers and those people that are investigating with us and through us. So I think that's the biggest thing. And it's not on sale to the public yet, not till the end of May. So if you're watching this, the person that invited you into the groups are are friends with one of us, get in touch with one of the associates that are on there to be able to investigate why this is blowing up. Triple the stock of what Transform was in the fall, and we're still selling millions of dollars of this in just
Yeah,
2 or 3 weeks. It's absolutely amazing.
it is.
But as I'm kind of talking, Chuck, we asked Steve to introduce himself. Did we introduce ourselves?
No,
Like
you
this
can
is
go first. Go for it.
okay, yeah. I mean, I'm talking now, and we're totally out of whack because we were so excited to have a guest that we didn't introduce ourselves. So my name's Bill Corcoran. I'm in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and you know what? I just celebrated my second anniversary with
I
Trinont
know.
as well.
Congratulations.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
congratulations.
it seems so quick, but we honestly from day one, not only the products, you do your research, skeptical in a good way. Steve, you mentioned skeptical. Yeah, people should ask questions, you should do your research on it.
Yeah,
But for myself, from day one, the feeling about the company as a whole and the community um, has been amazing. And Chuck,
it has been.
we said in our stories here, like we only met each other last May.
Yep.
Like Chuck and I don't know each other because where do you live, Chuck?
I live in New Jersey, Rockaway, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And just 42 episodes ago we started doing this, and I've hung out once, right, for a
Yeah.
weekend. And
Yeah.
but for us, and we always talk about it, these are solutions for people, right? And that's why we like to try them all and see what they do to us. But everybody's a little bit different.
Right.
The glow's been great for me. It just has. It's both of our favorites. That sounds like it's all three of our favorite products.
Yep.
But the product, you don't have to use them all. But I do think that it has changed my life more around that. I don't want to call it servant leadership, but it's something close to that, where you're just trying to reach out to as many people as you possibly can. And I know that sounds very, very altruistic, but we know, Billy and I know, and I'm sure Steve, you know the same thing. We have definitely helped people along the journey. And if it's only one person, I'll take it. Right.
That's right.
We know it's more than one, but one's enough. And to change somebody's life with words or with products is what we're here for. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Steve, you got to explain the fishing shirt. What's the fishing jersey that you have on?
Oh, it's just one of my fishing shirts. Yeah.
Do you fish a lot?
FXR is a fishing. Well, it was actually started as a motocross racing brand, but they've gone into other gear and fishing stuff now too.
So
Yeah.
are you a fisherman? Like, is that one of your hobbies?
Yes. Yeah.
What are you catching?
I'm a big walleye
There we
fisherman,
go. That's
so.
my boy. Me too. I love it.
Yeah. So no, it's fun. Just telling Billy before we jumped on that I want to get my boat ready, but it's rainy out here today, tomorrow. So actually, we're supposed to get some snow again on Friday.
Don't use the S word. Don't use the S word.
No, I know. Yeah.
It's amazing. So yeah, we'll kind of sum it up a little bit because we always typically, ask this question at the end with guests, and you can take it whatever way you want. You can talk about the products, you can dovetail into the business, but the prompt for you, Steve, is why Trinont and why now?
Well, my main reason is, like Chuck said just a minute ago, right? Like, if we could help one person live a healthier, happier life, that's a win, right? I've seen what my wife has done in the year and I'd say 2 years now, I'll say, that she's been in here and the impact that she's had on so many lives. And it's absolutely incredible. And there's room for everybody here. Whether it's products, right, or the business side. And yeah, I know that now I have impacted my friends' lives and a few of their friends' lives, right? And it's just it's an incredible feeling, and that's the main reason why I'm here.
Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, the shadow that you can cast is you can't take it for granted, right? So
Absolutely. Yeah.
And there's always people watching. Even if
always.
we don't
Yes.
know, we always have that sort of that faith, that gut feeling that we just continue it on. Us, it's putting out on our main Facebook pages, we're trying to interact with our friends and stuff, but putting this in our ripple effect group where we have 128,000 people, this is just so people can tag their friends and so they can see themselves in the products. There's, other than that kind of knowingness in our hearts and our minds, that can help and indirectly piece for them. That's what we're doing it for. We don't get
Absolutely.
anything monetarily from posting it to the ripple effect. It's
Oh, yeah,
all about
nothing. Nope.
helping others and seeing themselves. And if they can, well, how do we say it, Chuck? We always want to change the yeah buts, now to I wish I could have, or I wish I did
Yeah,
earlier on.
Yep. If only I could have's and all that other
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
right?
right.
Yep. If
Yeah.
only I had listened. If only I had listened to my doctor, listened to my wife, listened to my husband sooner, my life would be different. And we don't want that for people. We want everybody to have as healthy, and we're only here once. Let's just give it the best shot we possibly can.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. If anybody is on the fence about it, just a couple things. When I first started the business part of it, I like to compare myself. Yeah, I guess that's the right word. I like to compare myself to others, and that's not what
Nope.
we do, right? Not at all. And we think we need to know everything right off the hop, right? When you're jumping into, well, just like anything, learning the golf or learning to rate, you're not going to know how to do it all right off the hop. So yeah, there's amazing mentors here, amazing people to talk to, like Chuck and Billy yourselves, like me, just talking to you guys, it has helped me tremendously, right? It's a lot of fun to meet you guys and meet everybody who's a part of this, and yeah, there's room for everybody.
Yep.
That's right. You've summed it up perfectly. And on that note, you know what? We'll say thank you for tonight, but I know we'll keep in touch, and we'll keep the community through us and the jokes going through our hockey teams that we cheer
Yeah.
for, and then try to hide at some times of the year. like, like me, we'll see what we're going there. But Steve, we can't thank you enough for joining us tonight for the episode.
Yeah. Oh,
so much.
thank you both. This has been awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chuck, another
Billy,
good
episode 43 next week.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Awesome.
Buddy. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Yep.